Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the number basis. The number that we normally use in our daily life is in base 10. Okay, let's say if I give you numbers 4, 5, 1, it's 451, right? So if I want you to expand it out, it will be 400 plus 50 plus 1. If you want to expand it some more, then it will be 4 multiplied by 10 to the power of 2, 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 1, and the last one will be 1 multiplied by 10 to the power of 0. Okay, why do we have this 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 1, and 10 to the power of 0? Because this number is in base 10. The place value for base 10 will be 10 to the power of 0, 10 to the power of 1, 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 3. Okay, this is 3, and so on. Okay, let's say I give you another number which is 5, 1, 2, 6. Okay, 5, 1, 2, 6 is actually 5000 plus 100 plus 20 plus 6. Quite easy, right? So it will be 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. Why 10 to the power of 3? Because the place value for 5 is 10 to the power of 3. So plus 1 multiplied by 10 to the power of 2. The place value for 1 is 10 to the power of 2. And the next one will be 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 1. And the last one will be 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of 0. Be careful here. If a number raised to the power of 0, then it's not equal to the number, or also not equal to 0, is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the base 10 number. For base 10, we only can use 10 digits, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's no 10. Okay, 10 is actually the combination of 1 and 0. For example, if I give you a 119 plus 93, 9 plus 3 is actually equal to 12, but we cannot write 12. This is base 10. We have to take the 12 minus 10. We left 2. We just write here 2, and the 10 I added here. Okay, so 1 plus 1 plus 9, you will get 11. But we cannot write 11. This is base 10. We just write 1 here and add 1 here. This is actually 100. Okay, so 1, 1, you get 2. Today, we are going to learn some other new bases, which are base 2, binary number, base 5, Curie number, and the last one will be base 8, octal number. But the concept and theories is almost the same. Let's say, okay, so we go to base 2 first. For base 2, we only have 2 digits can be used, 0 and 1, no 2. For base 5, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5. For base 8, octal number, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 8. Okay, so let us focus on base 2 first. Let's say we have a number 1010. Because this is base 2, I have to write a small 2 here. Let people understand that now I'm using base 2. Okay, because this is base 2, the place value will be 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, and sorry, I made a mistake here. 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, and so on. So 1, 0, 1, 0, it will be 1, 0, 1, 0. So we know that 1, 0, 1, 0, base 2. If you want to change it in base 10, it will be 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 The last one will be 0 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0. These are their place value. Okay, it's 8 plus 0 here, 2 here, and the last one is 0. So it's actually equal to 10 in base 10. So this is not 1010, but only 10. If we want to write it in the number that we normally use in our daily life, which is base 10. Okay, so now we go to base 5. Base 5. We call it query number. For base 5, we only have 5 digits that we can use it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5. If we have a number 1, 3, 4, 1, because this number is not in base 10, in base 5, I have to write small 5 here. Let people understand that I'm writing a number in base 5. The place value, the place value for base 5 will be 5, 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, and 5, 3, and so on. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3 plus 3 multiplied by 5 to the power of 2 plus 4 multiplied by 5 to the power of 1, and the last one will be, I write here, 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of 0. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3, you just key in your calculator, you get 125. This one, 3 multiplied by 25, you get 75. 20, and be careful here, a number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So this is actually 1 multiplied by 1, you get 1. Okay, you just add up this number here. 2 to 1 is 10. So means that if I give you a number 1341 base 5, it's actually equal to 221 in base 10. Okay, let's proceed to base 8. Same thing, if the number is in base 8, then only we have 0 until 7. There's no 8. Okay, if we have a number 1, 0, 4, 6, base 8, I have to write a small 8 here. Okay, so it's actually equal to, the place value is 8 to the power of 0, 8 to the power of 1, 8 to the power of 2, and 8 to the power of 3. So if we want multiplied by its place value is 8 to the power of 3 plus 0 multiplied by 8 to the power of 2 plus 4 multiplied by 8 to the power of 1, and the last one will be 6 multiplied by 8 to the power of 0. So we double check. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, correct. So this one you just calculate by using a calculator. 5, 1, 2, 0, 32, and 6. Remember, 8 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Just calculate the sum of this number. You get 550 in base 10. Okay, so now you already know how to change base to base 5, base 8 to a number in base 10. Okay, so the next one we are going to learn how to change the number in base 10. Go back to number in base 2, base 5, and base 8. I forgot, did I tell you that this we call it as an expanded notation. If you expand it out and you write it, a number multiplied by its place value, a digit multiplied by its place value, this we call it as expanded notation. Okay, now we are going to learn to change the number in base 10 to a number in base 2, base 5, and base 8. Okay, let's say if I have a number 83 base 10, I want to change it in a number in base 2. So it's very easy. You just take 83 divided by, you want to change to base 2, right? Divided by 2, and you want to write the remainder here. Okay, so it's 4, 2 you get 8, and 1, 2, 2, the remainder is 1. Okay, what is happening here is actually like this. 83 divided by 2. 4, 2 you get 8, 3, 1, 2 you get 2, and the remainder is 1. So we write 41 here, the remainder here. But normally if the number is not very big, we can calculate this way, shortcut, so we don't have to write this out. Okay, so we just divide it by, every time divided by 2, because we want to change it in the number in base 2. So it will be, okay, 1, 2, 1, 0, 0, by 2, 5, get 0, 2, 2 you get 1, remainder, 2, you get 0, 2, 0, you get 1. Every time if you see a 0 here, then you can stop. And the answer is read from the bottom to the top. So the answer is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, base 2. Remember, don't read the answer from the top to the bottom, but from the bottom to the top. Okay, so this is the way how we change a number in base 10 to a number in base 2. Okay, so now we need to change the number in base 10 to the number in base 5. Same thing here. You just take 2 to 1 divided by 5, because we want to change it in a number in base 5 and remainder here. Okay, so we 4, 4, remainder 1. Okay, so this one is actually like this, divided by 5, 20 here, 4, 5 you get 20, and 44 I write here, remainder I write here, 5, 4. Every time you just divide it by 5, 3, 5, 0, then you can stop, remainder 1. So the answer is 1, 3, 4, 1, base 5. Okay, then we go to the last one. We have a number 550 base 10. We want to change it in base 8. So because we want to change it in base 8, we have to divide it by 8. Remainder here. Okay, 6, 8. Okay, remainder is 6, 8. Remainder is 4, 8, 0, 0. Then you can stop. So the answer is 1046 base 8. Okay, now you already learned how to change a number in base 10 to base 2, base 5, and base 8. But sometimes the question needs us to change base 2 to base 5, base 2 to base 8, base 8 to base 5, and so on. So how should we do it? We have number 1011 base 2. We want to write it or want to change it in base 5. So very easy. Base 2, you go back to base 10. Then from base 10, you go back again to base 5. So to change the base 2 number to base 10, so remember the digit multiplied by their place value, because this is base 2. So 1 multiplied by its place value will be 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3, 0, 2 to the power 2, 1, multiplied by 2 to the power of 1, and the last one will be 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0. Okay, let's take a check. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, correct. So it will be 8, 0, 2, 1. Just calculate the sum. It will be 10. Sorry, this will be 11. 11 base 10. Okay, now if you have a number in base 10, you want to change in base 5, very easy, right? So remember, divided by 5. 2, 5 get 10, remainder is 1. Divided some more by 5, 0. Okay, the remainder is 2. Read the number from the bottom. It's 2, 1, base 5. Okay, the same thing if you, let's say, you want to change base 8 to base 5, you can change base 8 to base 10 first, then from base 10 you change back to base 5. Okay, so how about when we want to, so I change the color, okay, base 2 to base 8. Okay, 1, 0, 1, 1, base 2, we want to change it in a number in base 8. Same thing, we change to a number in base 10 first, then only we go to base 8. So base 2 to base 10, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, we have done it just now, okay, which is equal to 11 in base 10. Okay, so 11 you want to change to base 8. 11 divided by 8, remainder here. Okay, 188, the remainder is 3. 8. Okay, put a 0 here. Remainder is 1. Then you can stop because you have seen a 0 here. Okay, so the answer is 1, 3, base 8. Okay, so actually from base 2 to base 8 or base 8 to base 2, we have another way to solve it, shortcut. So I will show you here. Let's say we have a number 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, base 2. We want to change it in a number in base 8. Okay, so beside, okay, like the method I told you just now, base 2 you change to base 10, then you change this to base 8. But for base 2 to base 8 and base 8 to base 2, we can do it this way. Okay, calculate from your right hand side, 1, 2, 3, then you cut it, separate, become 2 parts. Okay, so this will be 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, and we start it from the 2, 0 again. So 2, 1. Okay, so the value here, 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0 plus 0 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 and 0 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2, we get 1 here. So this one, 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0, you get 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. This is 2, right? 2 plus 1, you get 3. Okay, so 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 in base 2 is actually equal to 3, 1 in base 8. This is a shortcut. Okay, same thing here. If you have 31 base 8, you want to change it in base 2. Okay, just now from 3 number become 1 number. Okay, here 3 number. Okay, this one you actually can add a 0 here. 3 number become 1 number. Now from base 8 to base 2, 1 number it will become 3 number. So 2 to the power 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, to get 1, I have to put a 0 here, 1, right? So to get 3, I have to put 1 here. So we get 2. So I need 1 more. So it will be here, 1. So this is 0. So the answer is 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, base 2. Okay, then we go to the last part, the addition and subtraction for base 2 number. If let's say we have 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 here, plus 1, 1, 1, 1 here. By number, write 2 here, small 2 here. Okay. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, but because this is base 2, we can write 2. We have to minus 2, we get 0, and we add here 1. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, you get 3. Because this is base 2, we cannot write 3. Minus 0, minus 2, you get 1, you add 1 here. 1 is equal to 2, we cannot write 2. Minus 2, you get 0, add 1 here. 1 is equal to 2, we minus 2, you get 0, add 1 here. So this is the answer, 100, 101. But actually this one very easy, you can just use your calculator to calculate it. Set your calculator in base 2 first, then you just key in key the number here, then you will get the answer. Okay, then we go to the last part, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1 base 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2. 1 minus 1, no problem, you get 0 here. 0 cannot minus 1, right? So you have to borrow here, you become 0, here you become 2. So 2 minus 1, you get 2 minus 1, you get 1. This one 0, okay, cannot minus 1. You have to borrow from here, but here 0 cannot. Here also 0 cannot. So from here you borrow it, 0 is going to become 2, because this is base 2. Every time you borrow, you get 2 only. So borrow one more. Okay, this one become 1. Here become 2. Here you borrow 1 to here. Okay, 1, so become 2. Okay, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. 1 minus 1, you get 0. 1. Okay, it's on 0. So the answer is 10110. Okay. So same thing here. Actually, this one you can just set your calculator in base 2, then you just key in the data, and you will get the answer. Okay, for the number base, I stop here. I hope that after watching this video, you will understand more. So I suggest that you choose some weighted question and try on your own. Okay, I stop here for today. See you again next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.